Good afternoon. Welcome to another edition of the Church Office.
Church Office in the Church Office.
In Pastor Jay's. This is my office.
Pastor Jay's office.
So yeah, with the dynamic you're looking at here, this is kind of where it all happens. This is where PJ and I sit down when you wonder to yourself, how is it that CTK stays on the cutting edge of so many things? It's because of this dynamic right here in my office. So, all right. We've got some updates to give. Before we do, PJ, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what I feel is the next progression in the church office, because we've evolved, right? We've added a logo,
humble beginnings, to what we are today.
Theme music,
yeah,
guest. I think the logical progression is the sponsors, right?
Sponsors.
Now I know you don't listen to a lot of like podcasts and stuff.
Yeah, not a lot. Not
right?
a lot. Yeah.
But you're familiar with the concept of the ad read. Right?
Oh yeah.
The live ad read. So I'm just, as an example.
Okay.
All right, you remember when we were finding theme music, I found that one song I just loved. I thought it'd be perfect background for, let's say, an antique shop. Yeah. Right? Do you guys, do you seek out antiques?
I wouldn't say, I'm a purger. You know that about me.
Yes, I do. You're a fan.
So if anyone ever were to give me an antique, or it would become somebody else's antique very quickly.
When we lived in Missouri, there's a town north of us called Kimmswick. If you're familiar with Kimmswick, Missouri, it was known for its antiques. And when I told people that I lived in Peevely and they were antiques seekers, they lost their minds. They're like, "Oh, did you go to Kimmswick?"
Oh, it was a big...
Oh, it was a huge antique place.
Okay.
So if we're going to open up an antique shop, this is for an antique shop in Vermont, right? Yeah. You and Jackie have opened it, right? So it's PB&J's. It works for us too, but you and Jackie have opened an antique shop in Vermont, right? And this is the live ad read now, guys, if you've got a company, we can do this for you. This is what we can do for you. You ready? All right, so let's get the volume up here on this song. I love this song. It's just so relaxing, right? Oops, wrong one. Oops, we do a lot better job than that for you guys. Boom. Are you in the market for a 19th century armoire? Or are you searching for some Civil War era cookie tins? If your idea of a lovely day is an estate sale, or if you've ever used antique as a verb, then come on down to PB&J's Antique Shop. Conveniently located off Route 109 on the old stomping grounds of the Green Mountain Boys militia. I know what you're thinking. We do have insignia patches. So, check out our vast array of spools, cheese graters, and all manner of cottontail rabbit traps. At PB&J's Antiques, you'll always find what you'll never need.
All I can say is...
I'm just saying, how does that not have potential?
We are going to be so rich.
We're not in it for the money, right?
It's not about the money, no. Clearly.
Yeah, so there you go. That's the example of the live ad read, all right? And that's just the first time. That's our first foray into it. All right, we can only get better. Okay. All right, enough of this nonsense. But, speaking of that, though, in all seriousness, golf outing. Golf outing is coming up, right? August, fourth Saturday in August. I want to say 24th.
I was thinking 28th.
Okay, all right. Well,
I'm trying to picture the pre-service slide in my mind.
They make these things called calendars. They're so handy there. I win 24th. 24th.
Well, you've been a pastor a long time. You have an instinct for what days Sundays are.
And you've been a pastor for 10 days. Does it feel different?
The tingling sensation is gone from the lightning strike. So I tell you what, Pastor Jay, I was really just hoping that nobody in the congregation was expecting that just because I got ordained, I hope they weren't expecting a new level of sermon or anything. I did say though, your sermon last week was fantastic. If you didn't see it, check it out online. I mean, the story with Anthony is so classic. And 100% true.
I know.
It's just... I
remember when you told me that.
Yeah.
I remember when you originally told me that story. That was fantastic. But in any case, if you've got some donations for the golf outing, we'd greatly appreciate it. That's happening on the 24th. A big thank you goes out to all of us helping out with Vacation Bible School.
It's been great. It's been great.
Such a fun week. I think the creation theme it's so much fun.
Yeah.
To just kind of begin the process of helping these kids, grow into being young earth creationists.
Yeah.
There's so much joy in recognizing God creating things.
Yeah.
If you talk to an evolutionist, they're miserable. Do you know why? Because they can only end up in one place.
Yeah.
There's no science, there's no exploration, there's no wow factor. Everything you do has to take you to millions and billions of years. Otherwise, you're kicked out of the little club.
Yeah.
Creationist, man, we're joyful because we're seeing what God does. So anyway.
It's like it's a religion, but the good thing about our religion is that it's based on a real person, Jesus, and there's grace for us.
Yes,
there's no grace in evolution.
Yep.
There's
It's brutal.
Yeah.
It is brutal. So, big thanks to everybody helping out with VBS. I've got the Dunder Mifflin World's Best Boss.
Yeah.
What are you going with? Just the
this
classic?
this is sort of an old school CTK mug.
Throwback. All right.
Yeah.
The reason I have this is I've got great news. We are welcoming our new business manager. The Lord, once again, God has been gracious, and He's blessed us with Diane Koppel as our new business manager. For those of you, I think everybody knows the story. Stacy got the call from She got the call to go to the big leagues.
Yeah.
She's going to the Michigan.
She's on her way.
I tell you that President Davis called me.
Yeah. How did that conversation go?
So here's what happened. Remember Stacy?
Did you let him have it?
One thing at a time. Remember when Stacy told us she was going up to the district office, right? Because they had some picnic thing.
It was a picnic last week.
It's like a meet the staff kind of thing. So she said she was going to meet everybody, and you and I we were gonna protest it. We were going to show up.
That's right.
Remember?
Yeah,
we were going to show up there in our Panther gear, just decked out in black and gold, and just start kicking picnic baskets. It's like, how dare you steal our business manager?
Kicking picnic
baskets. Just total man.
Ruining people's lunch.
We didn't.
We didn't do that. We wouldn't.
But it was too far. I'm not driving to Ann Arbor for that.
Right.
Yeah, no. Anyway, Dave Davis, who by our Michigan District President, he knows our Downriver Circuit well.
Yeah.
So he knows my dad, Pastor Terry. He knows Pastor Harry, and so he's a great guy. Great. We're blessed with a wonderful president. Just such a pastoral.
He really is a good president.
Just a great guy. So Davis gives me a call and says, "Hey Jay, I met Stacy. She's fantastic."
Yeah.
No
kidding.
Duh.
Yeah.
No kidding. I just want to make sure you're not mad at me for stealing your business manager. And so I was like, okay, Dave, I get it. I said, I'm not mad at you, but I'm pretending that I am so I can work this for leverage.
Yeah,
and I told him that. So we're really excited for Stacy.
We are. It's great for Stacy.
Oh, it is.
She's going to be awesome. It really is exciting.
Well, it's like I told the people at church, we're pastors in the Michigan District. The Michigan District, second largest district in the Senate. I mean, we're a big district.
Yeah.
It's important for us to, as a district, to hire good people. As pastors, great job.
Yeah.
Good job. We're excited.
Yeah.
There's all the churches in the Michigan District should be really, really happy with this hire.
For sure.
Except one.
Yeah.
And that's us.
Yeah.
The good news is the Lord provides, as He always does for us. He's so gracious. Bringing up from within one of our members, Diane Koppel. She's been here for 10 years.
Yeah.
Her experience just kind of fits right in. She'll be able to kind of begin that training with Stacy very soon, and I think it's going to be an almost seamless transition.
I think she's going to just fit right into the staff here, and she's, as the congregation gets to know her, in this position as well. I think people are going to love having her here. It's going to be great.
Yep, excellent. So we're very excited about that. Items on the agenda. What do we got? The Family Connection Night is coming up. PJ, tell us about that.
Yeah, so this is July 2nd. That's a Tuesday.
Okay.
And so this is going to be a barbecue at Penn Campus. So just a family-friendly barbecue. We're going to be over where the ECC is. We're going to have the playground over there open, and we are going to. I hope we get to show this. We'll do it sometime. We'll show this on this video. But the church has a new grill for Penn Campus. And then we're going to put that to good use right away on that Tuesday night. Burgers and hot dogs, and it's just going to be a blast. We had an event here a few weeks ago. It was great, and so we're just hoping to duplicate. I think I might even try to bust out a water slide for this one. So it's going to be fun.
Slip and slide?
Yeah, slip and slide, and we've got like an inflatable thing where you climb up the water slide and stuff. I mean,
you've got 40 acres there. You could go with like a quarter-mile slip and slide.
Yeah, and you know what that hill is right there?
Yes.
Oh boy, we might have to.
Definitely.
I might need some assistance on this one. Anybody listening that could help me hook this up?
We have any engineers?
Yeah.
Any engineers in our 25 people audience that can help us out with that, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, so it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Yeah, and a big thank you, huge thank you to Donation Station, Carol Cashmere and her crew there, and Dr. K, CTK School. They both made donations to get this new grill, and we put our grill master, Wes Pomeroy, right? And said, hey, Wes, get a grill for Family Connection. I get it for CTK, and Wes was on it, and we're very, very excited to bring that in. That's going to be awesome. Very good. Okay, and then finally, PJ, you are off to St. Louis as part of your training. You're still in classes. Somebody asked me, like, now that PJ is ordained, is he done with school?
Yeah, it is kind of confusing if you're not familiar with the structure of the seminary program that I'm in, which is the SMP, is that you get ordained before you do all the classes.
Right.
You get to be ordained after you take the first 10 of the classes. So I still have 6 classes to go in St. Louis, which will be over the course of the next year still.
Right.
And so some of those are in St. Louis and some are done from here over the course of 12 weeks at a time, just like they have been.
Right.
So I still have some more to go. I'm going, we're going to leave right after church on Sunday to drive to St. Louis.
Got it.
And this class is going to be on Scripture. And I'm excited for it. It's going to be a great week. Jackie and the boys are coming down with me for this one, so they'll have time to explore the city, and it'll be fun.
Awesome. Very good.
Yeah.
Guess where I'm going right after church on Sunday?
Does it involve a power washer?
It does not.
No?
Everything's power washed.
You're done?
Well, for now, I've power washed everything I can power wash for now. So I just got to wait for stuff to get grimy again.
Okay, where you going?
Sandy Creek Golf Course.
Oh, you are?
Sandy Creek. We're going to play Sandy Creek Sunday after church with some friends of mine. I bring it up because, PJ, Sandy Creek is owned by some great Christian couple, Mike and Louise. Wonderful people, right? And the greens fees are free for ordained ministers.
I've heard you talk about this before. Yeah.
So, I mean, that's one of the perks. You didn't have that before 10 days ago.
Right. This
now
is big.
You do. Pastor Brooks.
Yeah.
We are playing Sandy Creek. We're playing Sandy Creek with our buddies, Wes and Lee. It's going to be great. They got to pay full praise.
They got to pay.
We do not. I cannot wait. So,
All right.
Shout out to Sandy Creek. Hey, logical step. Be a sponsor.
Sponsor here.
We can make you tens and tens of dollars.
At least.
Hey, see you in church over the weekend. God bless.
Take care.